The call came from her sister's number, not my wife's. That was the first wrong thing. I was standing in the kitchen, the house dim, the clock too loud. When I answered, there was breathing, soft, familiar. Then my wife spoke, distant, as if from another room. "I deserve to be happy," she said. A pause. "Even if it means hurting you." Silence swallowed the line. I stared at the counter, at the small crack near the sink I'd never fixed. 12 years reduced to a sentence delivered through someone else's phone. I didn't ask why. I didn't ask who. My body stayed calm. My mind didn't. Images surfaced uninvited. Her overnight talks with her sister, the way she smelled like a different soap, the careful kindness she'd learned to perform. I ended the call. Outside, a car door closed, somewhere close, somewhere practiced. I stood there, feeling the floor hold me up, wondering how long the lie had been rehearsing for this moment. She came home late, again. Her eyes slid past mine, guilt wearing the costume of exhaustion. She kissed my cheek like a habit she no longer believed in. I watched. I cataloged. The sister's names surfaced everywhere. Dinners, errands, emergencies, a safe word, a sanctuary. I told myself stories. Grief tells good ones. Maybe I'd missed something. Maybe this was a phase. Maybe love bent and returned. But love doesn't borrow houses. I found the spare key missing, the one we kept for family. I remembered her sister's place, empty most nights, recently renovated, always available. I imagined rooms that weren't ours, a bed I'd never touched, laughter kept low as if volume could absolve betrayal. When I finally asked, gently, she didn't deny it. She refrained it. "A harmless mistake," she said. "Please don't make this ugly." Her sister stood behind her in that moment, arms folded, eyes steady, an accomplice dressed as family. I nodded. Inside, something hardened. Not rage, resolve. I became careful. Affection returned to my voice. Dinners cooked, questions fewer. I watched reflections in windows, timed drives, counted lies by the second they took to arrive. I pulled phone records, cross-referenced addresses. Her sister's Wi-Fi logs told a quieter story than words ever could. Every Thursday, every second weekend. I walked past the sister's house one night. Lights off, curtains drawn, her car inside. My wife's parked 2 blocks away, cautious and proud of it. I didn't knock. I listened to the rain, to my breath. At home, I copied files, screenshots, dates aligned like teeth. I sent nothing. I saved everything. They thought secrecy was protection. It was a trail. I learned how betrayal moves, soft, entitled, convinced it's owed happiness. I learned how calm can be sharpened. No confrontations, not yet. I waited until the truth felt heavy enough to drop without effort. I placed the folder on the table between us. No labels, no drama. She flipped it open, stopped. Her face collapsed inward, as if gravity finally applied. Her sister arrived moments later, summoned by panic. She tried to speak. I raised a finger. Silence obeyed me. I asked one question, already answered. How long? My wife's mouth opened, closed. A year. The sister cried first. My wife stared at the floor as if it might forgive her. I felt nothing warm, nothing loud, just clarity. I slid my ring across the table. It stopped near the folder, metal against paper. Final. I stood. "I already knew," I said, "the night you called." Their eyes snapped up. Shock, naked and useless. I stayed because I wanted the truth clean, I continued, so there'd be no stories left to tell yourselves. I handed the sister a second envelope, screenshots, messages, her voice notes calling it harmless, advising secrecy, laughing. I sent copies, I added, to your parents, to his wife. A breath left her like a confession. My wife reached for me. I stepped back. "This isn't punishment," I said. "It's alignment." I walked out while they collapsed into noise. I didn't look back. The power wasn't in watching them break. It was in not needing to. The house sold quickly. Memories go cheap when they're poisoned. I sleep better now, alone, clean. Sometimes I think about that sentence, about deserving happiness, about how easily people excuse the damage they choose. I don't hate her. I don't miss her. I know her, and knowing was enough to let go. I didn't win. I walked away, changed, untouched where it mattered.